Okay, so, look, I swear I'm not making this up. You don't have to believe me. But if you ever find yourself near that old textile factory on the edge of Ridgewater, don't go inside. We were just exploring, man. Urban exploring. Me, Toby, and Mariah, that's it. We've been doing this for months. Hitting up old warehouses, shut down hospitals, that kind of thing. But the Ridgewater textile plant, it was different. It's this huge brick building like 4 stories tall, all busted windows and rusted pipes. The front gate had a broken lock, so we slipped in. Easy. And at first it was kind of fun. You know, tagging stuff, taking pics. Toby was filming everything on his GoPro, flashlight strapped to his chest. It was just crumbling walls, old looms, some weird smell like mold and metal. Real industrial deathcore vibes. But the deeper we went, the quieter it got. I mean, yeah, obviously it was abandoned, but it was like the air itself was holding its breath. You know what I mean? And then, I remember this so clearly, Mariah stopped walking and said, "Did you hear that?" Me and Toby froze. I was about to say no when we heard it too. Thump. Real slow, real deep, thump. It echoed through the concrete like the building itself had a heartbeat. We should have left. I know that now. But Toby, he was like, "It's probably a broken pipe or something." Come on, I think there's a basement. Of course there was a basement. We find this stairwell tucked behind a fallen beam, all dark and rotting. We go down, flashlights flickering, paint peeling off the walls in long wet strips. The air felt wet, heavy, like we were walking into a lung. And then we found the door, big, metal, no handle, just slightly ajar. Toby pushes it open, and what we saw? I still can't describe it without getting sick. The room was huge, like an old break room maybe, but the walls, they were covered, top to bottom, photos, massive printed photos, glued right onto the wall, dozens of them, hundreds. They were pictures of people, but they were wrong. Faces stretched, eyes looking in different directions. Smiles cut off at the edges, some were mid-scream, some weren't human anymore. And in the middle of the room, a guy, hunched over, naked, filthy, sitting on all fours like an animal. His spine stuck out in sharp, bony ridges. He didn't move, just breathed, loud, wet, animal-like. Mariah whispered, "Is he alive?" And that was it. His head snapped up so fast it made this crack sound, and I swear to God his eyes reflected the light like a dog's, yellow and glassy. Then he stood up, not like a person stands up. He unfolded, 7 feet tall, easy, arms too long, legs bent the wrong way. He screamed, like this high-pitched, broken modem screech, and charged at us. We ran. Back through the hallway, up the stairs. I swear I tripped twice. The whole building was shaking, or maybe that was just me. Toby was ahead, Mariah behind me, and I could hear this thing slamming into walls, getting closer. We hit the main floor, the machinery hall, and I remember yelling, "Go left!" But it was too late. Toby took the wrong turn, slammed into a dead end. The thing got him. I can still hear it. The way he screamed. It wasn't quick. Mariah grabbed my arm and we booked it. Found a back stairwell, busted open a door that led into some office. Windows were boarded, but there was a gap at the top. I shoved Mariah through first, then I jumped. Just as I crawled out, I felt something grab my ankle. Claws, long, sharp, cold, it pulled me halfway back in. I kicked and screamed, and Mariah, she grabbed a pipe and smashed the hand until it let go. We ran through the lot, out the gate. Didn't stop until we hit the road and flagged down some farmer in a pickup. He didn't even ask questions, just looked at us and said, "Another one, huh?" Like it had happened before. We tried to go back a week later. Cops wouldn't let us near the site, said it was under investigation. But that building, it's still there. And at night, if you walk close enough, you can hear it breathing. Thump, thump. Like the factory still has a heartbeat. And maybe that thing is still waiting.